everybody, my name is Python and welcome back to another episode today of the Let's Play series. Hopefully you guys having a fantastic day and hopefully you had a fantastic New Year's, guys. We're back for our first ever episode in 2020, first new episode of the decade, guys. Oh, it's an exciting time, isn't it? New Year's has come along. Have you guys got any New Year's resolutions? Are you someone who doesn't do New Year's resolutions? I mean, to be honest, ordinarily I wouldn't, but I have actually found some success with it, especially last year. So my New Year's resolutions last year were to chill more and also get out more, and I'm happy to say that last year I actually achieved both of those. Like, I am at a pretty stress-free point in my life and I have been getting out a lot more in real life. So yeah, it's been great. I think my New Year's resolution for this year would probably be to be consistent with uploads and also to maybe eat and drink a little bit healthier. So maybe, you know, cutting down things like sugar and caffeine and stuff like that. You know, I'm 25, I'm starting to get a little bit older and I'm starting to become more aware of my mortality, I guess. So I think it's a good idea for me to start, start preserving my body a bit more, you know what I'm saying? You know, cut down on junk food, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's what I'm going to try and do this year. We're going to try and go for a little bit of a healthier way of living without, you know, sacrificing happiness, you know? Because at the end of the day, that's what I like to do. I like to be a happy person. And I am sure that you guys like me to be a happy person as well. So, guys, in today's episode, we are going to be starting a little bit of a side project, actually. We've got ourselves the major, you know, hub project upcoming. I say upcoming because, you know, I'm trying to gather up the courage to actually, you know, get the central room dug out and the farming room dug out. Once we get the farming room dug out and we actually get some farms in there, you know, the iron farm, and all the other stuffs like that we're going to be doing. It's going to be a fantastic time, guys. Honestly, it is. I think it's going to be great. We could just get resources on the fly, and it'll be a fantastic time. So, yeah. But anyways, guys, today we are starting a side project called, what I'm calling the Terrain Enhancement Project. So, what we're going to be doing, guys, is we're going to be working on this lake here, okay? It looks a bit crummy, doesn't it? You know, we've got the sand, we've got the dirt here. And, guys, what I want to do is I want to make it look more like a canal. However, I want to make it look like a sort of organic canal. I don't want it to be like right angles and all that kind of stuff, you know, too man-made. What I want to do is, oh, is that a cave system? There is a cave system down there. Interesting. What I want to do, guys, is I want to place down a rim of stone bricks around the edge here, rather like this. And then down the bottom, we are going to have ourselves dirt. And, you know, occasionally we are going to go ahead and put ourselves in some hidden lighting as well, just so we can light up the situation a bit more. Because, you know, we got these lanterns and lamps around the outside here, guys. But, you know, it's not enough, in my opinion. We need to bring the nightlife a bit more to life. So, yeah, that's what we're going to be doing in today's episode. Not only are we going to be working on this lake here, I'd also like to maybe have a stab at making a nice-looking entrance into this whole place here, perhaps. And then potentially, if we have time, I'd like to make like a secondary pathway coming up here, like a nice wooden bridge type thing. So we got like a nice vantage point, you know what I'm saying? And maybe we could have ourselves like a nice little hidey hole basin here, make it look good, all that kind of stuff, guys. We could do a real good job around here. Like I said before, I've kind of got a bit of an explosion of ideas for things to do around here, and that is a fantastic feeling, you know. New Year's, got a whole bunch of epic ideas. It's going to be great, guys. So I hope you guys are excited. Please do be sure, of course, to keep up with those like ratings. If we can keep it up with 2, maybe 3,000 likes per episode. I know we have been dropping off a little bit lately because, you know, I've been a bit inconsistent, and for that I do apologize. But, yeah, hopefully we're back, you know, full steam ahead, and everything is going to be good. Now, one thing I will say, though, in that same spirit, is the fact that I did still have some Minecraft content going on yesterday, guys. So, for those of you guys unaware, or you didn't watch the update video yesterday, first of all, you probably should, but second of all, guys, I have a brand new channel called Python Live. So, I'm going to be doing live streams over there every few days. We did a Minecraft stream yesterday, taking on the 100 days of hardcore Minecraft challenge, and it was a lot of fun, guys. It was genuinely a lot of fun, and I urge you guys to go ahead ahead and hit it up with a subscription if you guys so wish. But parents, if you are watching this video, then I will say as a bit of a warning that the Python live channel, it is sort of 18 plus. You know, I don't really restrict myself on language, so you know, if you don't want that sort of thing to be something your kids watch, then that's totally fair enough. You know, I'm 25 years old at the end of the day. I do swear in real life, so it's a thing, and it's kind of nice actually. It's kind of nice being able to be myself a bit more on stream and not having to limit myself. So yeah, but one thing I will say is that will not affect the Python MC and Python GB channels. You know, we're still going for a swear-free channel on those two, so don't you worry your pretty faces about it, guys. We're all good in the hood on these two channels, huh? So yeah. Anyways, guys, we're looking really nice here. So we've got these stone bricks going on. Thankfully, we had a whole bunch of these dug up from our mines, didn't we? So that's looking pretty cool. So what we need to do now is we need to start chopping up some of this here dirt and sand, and yeah, inadvertently we're gonna grab ourselves a supply of dirt, sand, and clay, which is kind of nice if you ask me. So yeah. Alright guys, we're going to see if we can make ourselves a bunch of progress here, and we'll see how we're looking once we have like a small cross-section of this thing up and running. Right, let's do that. Let's make some progress here, guys. Alrighty guys, well, since I frankly can't be... Oh jeez, hello. Hi there, Creeper brother. Let's go ahead and not have you blow up all of my epic builds today. That would be fan-freaking-tastic. But guys, for the first and only time, I am going to go ahead and repair my diamond shovel here. 5 levels. Okay, I mean, that's pretty decent. We do, in addition to all of that, have some more stuffs that we could put on here. You know, unbreaking, silk touch. In addition to that, you know, we got plenty of things going on, guys. So... oh, look at that. We're already at 9 levels. We needed, what, 11? So if we get 11 levels, then we could put either Unbreaking or Silk Touch on. I think Unbreaking would be the priority, simply because I'm going to be using my shovel quite a lot today, and well, I already have, considering our little canal project. But, yeah. Anyways, I thought I'd give you a little bit of a progress update. Here we go. We've got ourselves a nice little cross-section of this done here. So, yeah, this is pretty simple. We're just ridding all of the sand here in favor of dirt, because I feel like that's going to work a little bit better around here, if I'm being honest. But it is going to take a fair while. I don't have accurate affinity, sadly, so I don't have Instamine underwater. Bit of a sad time, but, you know, you can't have everything in a vault, can you? Right, let's just make sure we don't freaking drown, because that would be embarrassing, wouldn't it? There we go. And yeah, I mean, this is what we're going to be whittling away at, you know, for the next half an hour, probably. Let's be honest here. It's going to take a fair while, but honestly, it's all going to be worth it, guys. For the sake of the terrain enhancement project, it's going to be worth it. So, let's see if we can continue on with this thing. We're looking for 11 levels, as well as various other things to be able to do this a little bit easier. There we go, that's 11 levels. So, let's get on breaking on this bad boy, and let's continue on, shall we? There we go. Beautiful. Let's do this thing, my friends. Huh. You know, with everything in Minecraft, it's all about getting a rhythm. So what I'm doing here is just placing the dirt as I go along, using my offhand here. This is like a super quick way of doing this. Like, I don't know if this would be technically quicker than just digging out a whole section and then filling it in. But, I don't know, it feels kind of quick, right? So there we go, there's a little bit of a cross-section here done, you know, completely replaced with dirt on the riverbed there. What we're going to do now is try to ninja place in some torches with some leaves on top of it, so we have a little bit of lighting, right? I would use lanterns, but they're a little bit expensive, and I also would use glowstone, but again, they're a little bit expensive. Well, I say the lanterns are expensive, they're really not, let's be honest. I mean, we could just purchase them, right? So it's not too bad of a thing. But yeah, as long as we keep ninja placing the torches and then placing the leaves in before the torch pops off, then we should be, for the most part, okay. So yeah, boom. Cool. Ah, you see? Python is a ninja at Minecraft. I'm so good at this game. Ah, jeez. Alright, oh god, I messed something up. Is that a ghost block? I thought they got rid of ghost blocks. Have they returned? Oh, yeah, you see, I failed that one, my friends. It's like a freaking mini-game within itself, isn't it? Right, okay, here we go. Boom, boom. Yeah! I'm real good at this. Okay, let's keep on. Let's see how much of this we can get lit up, huh? Alrighty, guys, so there we go. We've got some of the lighting in, all nicely spaced out. And there's one other thing we could do here just to make this a little bit more animated. And that is to go ahead and put some seagrass in. So let's just bone meal the ground here. I'm going to get rid of the double tall seagrass because, quite frankly, it looks a little bit too, like, not maintained, I guess. So let's just go for that. You know, I kind of like that, actually. That's pretty cool. All right, well, let's do a little bit over here. Okay, get rid of the double tall. I don't particularly want it on the stone bricks either, so we'll go ahead and rectify that real quick. But there we go. You know, just simple things like this is enough to go ahead and enhance your terrain. You know, just putting down bone meal, a little bit of lighting underwater. You know, simple stuffs that anyone can do at pretty much any stage in the game, guys. Like, honestly, it's so simple to do this stuff. It's actually unbelievable. So there we go. We've added some light. We've added some life in here as well, and I guess if we really wanted to, we could add our own custom fish down here. You know, that could be pretty cool, but I don't know. I think we're okay for now because otherwise the fish will just swim off and probably die or something. I don't know, man. But we could probably have a couple fish here and there if we managed to seclude this area off, and then we could give them all names, like really funny pun names. That'd be cool. But yeah, there we go. Nice little cross section of the canal here is pretty much done. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to move on. We're going to move on to this little entranceway here. It's like a natural entrance, isn't it? We've got like these two hills here. We've got this valley here, which lends itself to become an entrance. And then if we go over this way, there is, of course, a pathway which leads back into our base. So that's pretty cool. And there's a fox over there. That's cool. Oh God, don't blow up, you freaking jerkbag. I don't like you at all. I don't like you. Go away, creeper brother. No, 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 no. That is a big no-no in my books. Right, what's going on up here? Is there like an underground pond here? Or is that a cave? Oh, it's just a crummy little cave. Okay, well, there's pretty much no point in this being here. I'm going to light it up, but then probably fill it up later on in the series as part of our terrain enhancement project. But, yeah, let's have a look at it from the top. Yeah, it's looking decent, isn't it, guys? Yeah, it's certainly looking a lot better than it did before, huh? Cool. Alright, well, let's go ahead and clear out our inventory. And guys, we're going to work on this entranceway next. Let's do it. Alrighty guys, so we've got ourselves a nice slope here, and what we're going to do is we are going to amend it and have a nice pathway running through it, okay? That is the intention, that's what we are aiming to do here. So let's begin on some stuffs. So first of all, we need ourselves another crafting table, so let's go ahead and get that chucked down, despite their one being over there. It doesn't matter. We'll still go for it. We'll get ourselves some more slabs here, and then yeah, I want to have like a nice wide pathway going up here, right? We're going to have ourselves a nice wide natural looking pathway, hopefully. I could probably rid those two actually and have the dirt like that, and then maybe bring that dirt over here. We could do like a tiny bit of custom terraforming as we go along here. We could have the path blocks come over here rather like that. I would like do you know what? We really need Silk Touch on here, but I've already checked it and we need 19 levels to upgrade this to Silk Touch, right? So efficiency 5, mending, unbreaking, and Silk Touch, literally the perfect shovel. It will take us 19 levels to do it, so yeah, you know, eek and all that. But yeah, we're looking pretty good, guys. Let's go ahead and Silk Touch a piece of this grass here, because I want to put that down, convert it into a path block, and there we go. It's looking pretty good. Maybe we could do another little bit over here, right? And then we need some more grass blocks here, potentially. Do a little, oh, hang on, little bit of that, and then potentially some more slabs, rather like this. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, looking pretty good. Some more grass, please, would be appreciated. Oh, I do wish I had like an infinite source of grass. I mean, technically I do, it's just not in the form of a shovel, so yeah. But anyways, let's continue on. We're going up here. This bit can probably also become a piece of grass, actually. Let's do that. Alright, and then we could probably do 1, 2, 3, rather like this. Okay, that's looking pretty good, isn't it? We've got ourselves a pretty nice, natural-looking pathway so far. I'm feeling pretty good about this. I might go ahead and do this, and then turn that into a slabberoo. And then we need, like, 4 bits of grass down here as well, actually. In fact, yeah, 4 bits of grass. Yeah. Okay, so let's do 1, 2, 3 and 4. And then we could chuck those at the bottom here and convert those into path blocks as well. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright, we're getting there, guys. Slowly but surely, we're starting to get there, right? This is how you make a really nice-looking pathway. At least that's what I'm hoping this is to you guys, a nice-looking pathway. Because otherwise, this tutorial has been completely useless. Alright, well, yeah, let's just continue on. Maybe what we could do, because this is slightly to the right, right? It might be a nice idea to maybe meander this pathway slightly to the left over here, and then have it come up this way, potentially, right? You know, give it a little bit of shape, you know. That'd be kind of nice, right? So, yeah, let's go ahead and do some more of this, though, because I don't want there to be any gaps underneath here. There we go. Ah, you see? It's getting there, guys. It really, really is, isn't it? It's really starting to get there. I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this. It's not often I do building on camera, but when I do it well. I mean, sometimes I do it well. But yeah. Anyways, let's continue on, huh? So we got this area here, and like I say, the other pathway is like round here. So it might be a nice idea to connect the two together, right? So you guys are hopefully getting the general idea of the kind of thing we're going for here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the rest off camera here, and then I will bring you guys back with a progress update very, very shortly. Alright guys, so we're just about there. The pathways are connected, so let's just have a little bit of a look. So we pop up here, there's a nice little pathway going on over here, and it wraps around to this particular area here, which is good because, yeah guys, check it out. We've got ourselves like a proper little entrance kind of dealio now, which is cool. And eventually, of course, I would like to try and put something up here, maybe some sort of bazaar or market or something. I don't really know just yet. I haven't really decided what I want to put up here, but yeah, guys, we've got ourselves the foundations to get a whole bunch of builds going on along here. But since this is the terrain enhancement project, it could be a nice idea to put down some trees alongside this place, right? Now, I don't really intend on making like any kind of grand entrance just yet. I mean, if I was to do that, then I guess I'd have to like connect these two hills together in some fashion, and then this could be like an official settlement. But I don't know. I haven't really got any ideas for that just yet, aside from just putting in some sort of wall with a hole in it. I mean, I need to definitely come up with some sort of proper design before we do anything regarding the entrance. But for now, my friends, what we can do is we can work with some foliage here, because foliage is a great way to add a little bit of nature to your pathway. And at the end of the day, nature on your pathway, it's a great way to make it look great, and that's all I want to do at the end of the day. So let's do a little bit here. There we go. That's looking pretty cool. I mean, yeah, we can still get under it just about. In fact, to tell you the truth, what I might do here... Oh, hello there, sir. What do you think you're doing? Get out of here. Thank you very much. What I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to shave off this bottom layer of leaves from this particular tree, because it was sort of in the way of the pathway, right? And now we are able to walk under it with ease. And it's great. I like it. Okay. Right, let's get ourselves another tree placed down. That's looking pretty cool. Okay, maybe another one. Yep, that's looking good. And finally, another one rather like that. And there we go, guys. Just like that, we have made ourselves a really nice looking entrance. Now, of course, there's a lot of other things we can do. We can place down some little bushes on the ground, some corralis bushes. You know, that's a great way to add a little bit of nature to your pathway, right? So we could probably do that just along here, rather like so. You know, we don't have to do it too much. We don't want this place to be too busy, but at the same time, we want to make it look like nature is taking over, maybe just a little bit, you know? So we could do a little bit of that. Yeah, in fact, to add a little bit of height variation, some of these could maybe be double tall. I mean, why not? A little bit of height variation never hurt anyone, right? Okay, so that's looking really, really nice. What else could we do along here is the question you might be asking. Well, how about some lighting? We've got lanterns, we have fences. It could be a nice idea to put some lighting here, right? So how's about we grab ourselves some lanterns, or more to the point, purchase some, and let's do some of that. Right? There's lots of things we can do to make our terrain look absolutely fantastic. And I'm so happy that we're finally doing this. Like, I had to kind of pluck up the courage to finally do this stuff, I'll be honest. But once you actually put the pedal to the metal, you know, it's a great feeling. It's a great feeling to actually get things done that you might not have necessarily wanted to do. But, I don't know, sometimes having that discipline is good. It really, really is. So, yeah. Anyways, oh wow, that's a great way to get levels, huh? I've got 7 levels out of that. Cool. Alright guys, how about it, huh? A few lampposts here and there, and again, the terrain enhancement project is well and truly taking effect in terms of this area. So, let's do one more over here, just so you guys know what the design I actually have going on is. So, I need to place down another one of these real quick though. So we go 4 blocks up, rather like this, with fences, put a slab on the top, with a fence off the side, and then a lantern dangling down off of that. And there you go, you got yourself a nice rudimentary wood lamppost, and it looks great. It looks great in my opinion. Like, truly it does. I'm a fan of this. I'm a fan of this. So, you know, there's obviously loads of other things we could be doing. For example, we could add ourselves in maybe a couple mossy cobble bits down on the ground. We could, half transform it into a freaking mega tiger biome, right? That could be an interesting idea. So let's grab some of those bad boys out, and let's grab our bone meal. And yeah, to be honest, those two would be the last 2 elements we need to have this thing done, right? Yeah. Alright, so, I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and start placing some things down. Now, once again, there's like little dirt slithers here. We need to get rid of those, because otherwise I'm going to get a little bit annoyed with myself. But there we go. Again, maybe replace that with some cobble. We could place down one there, maybe one just at the side here. And like maybe we can have some slightly off the beaten path, right? So, something like that. Looking pretty good, is it not? Okay, let's go down the bottom. So we've pretty sparsely populated these things around the place. So I think that's all we really need. Yeah. Okay, and the final thing I want to do, very, very simply, is just bone meal the grass around here. Because then it will make it look like this pathway has always been here, right? So let's go up to the top, and let's get all of this bone mealed real quick. Okay, a little bit there. And do you know what? I am a big fan of this. Look at it, guys. Look at it. I mean, that is a great looking pathway, isn't it? I really, really enjoy this. I like it a lot. Okay, there is one thing that I forgot to take into consideration, though, and that was the idea that I was going to put a pathway up here, right? I was going to do that, wasn't I? I mean, I could still do that. I mean, what I would probably wind up doing in terms of a design is I would just use slabs, rather like this, have this be maybe 3 blocks wide or 3 blocks abreast, and then we place down, like, a piece of wood at the end of it, and then go from there, right? So if we do something like this, and then we just have the wood, rather like this, right? This could be a good way to do things. So, yeah. Okay. Oh, God, he fell down. Lol. Ah, cool. Okay, so let's have a look at this from the underneath. Would that even work? I feel like that worked pretty well. I think a nice pathway over there would be really nice. I think the height of it is really good. Yeah. All right. Well, guys, we've made some good progress in today's episode, huh? We've done this canal here, slightly, organic-looking canal. We've got this really nice pathway going on here. And, guys, I'm feeling pretty darn inspired right now to actually work a whole bunch more on this terrain enhancement project. Like, it's satisfying, dudes. It's real satisfying. I urge you guys to give it all a go in your own survival worlds. Just go ahead, choose a biome, find an area, and just enhance it, You can make your own custom biomes, guys. It's great. So, ladies and gents, that is indeed going to wrap it up for today's episode, though. I'm probably going to work a bit on this pathway off camera, in addition to some of the other bits we have been doing today. One of the other things I did want to work on, but didn't have time for, is this area here. We've still got this pathway. It looks a bit crummy. We need to do some decorating. So, yeah. For now, though, my friends, we have the comment question of the video book here. The second volume to be completed. As I mentioned before, we're doing 10 episodes per book. So, yeah, this thing is now completed. So, for episode 20, Norski Broski says, I would really love to see a vanilla survival islands series sometime in the future. That is, if you have the time to do one. And that, to be honest with you, buddy, is basically the reason why I'm not doing any other series on this channel at the moment. I don't really have the time to, especially with the fact that I'm now doing live streaming every now and again. Like, I've got less time than ever. So, yeah, it's just something to consider, I guess, my friends. But the reason, aside from that I just want to focus on this series is because I like just being able to focus all of my creative energy on one world, which is also a factor in my decision making when it came to, you know, taking part in Hermitcraft, which, by the way, again, I'm not. So yeah, I am still part of the Hermitcraft server. I feel like I should clarify that. I'm still part of the group, but I'm just not going to be playing on the server, kind of like Etho, I guess. So yeah, for now, my friends, that is going to wrap it up for today's episode. We're 20 episodes in already, my friends. I mean, that's pretty awesome, isn't it? Eh? That's pretty cool. Guys, thank you very much for watching. If you guys have enjoyed today's very building-focused episode, then you guys know what to do. A like rating, honestly, it would go a long, long way. Like I say, we've been slipping up a little bit lately, and I know that a lot of that is attributed to the fact that I've been a bit inconsistent. But, guys, if we can get back up to where we were before, or somewhere close to it, guys, 2,000, maybe 3,000 likes, that would be so much appreciated. It truly, truly would be. It does tell me that you guys want to see more, and that you are enjoying it. And, yeah, I'd very much appreciate it, guys. Yeah, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to ding that bell if you guys don't want to miss out on future content. Again, check out the Python live channel if you want to check out my live streams. And guys, it's going to wrap it up. Thank you so much for watching again. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.